What's up guys, Mark from Wandering Souls back at you with a new collection update. Time for a big stack of CDs, this time 10 CDs I have to show you guys, but I still have more to show you, but that will be in another update. Yes, stuff is coming in pretty quickly lately, and yeah, I'll see where it goes. First up is a CD I have looked at for a while, but never pulled the trigger. It was cheap for a while as well, and yeah, I knew it. I wasn't really familiar with the band. I just checked out one or two songs before I purchased this album, but I really heard what I listened to. If I really enjoyed what I listened to, I have to say that right. This is a CD called Haken from the band Haken, and this is called Aquarius. I think this is the band's first album or second album, somewhere in that vein. This was released in 2017, prog metal from the US, I think. Really good stuff. Really enjoy it. Heavy, proggy, great melodies. Yeah, really it was fun to enjoy, to listen to. Great vocalist. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Like I said, I wasn't really familiar with this band. I have seen the name so many times. They have also a pretty bunch of releases out, but yeah, I never took the time to dive into this band. And yeah, when I heard this album, I decided, yeah, I have to think I have to dive a bit better into this album. Artwork looks fantastic as well, really well taken care of. Lyrics, everything is in the booklet there, what you want. I don't know if there's a band picture. I don't think there is. Or is it? I think yes, there is a band picture. Here's the band. Here are the guys. And look, from other photos as well. And we have here right up and the back of the booklets. I think this is one big picture. Yes, one big picture. Really cool artwork, I have to say. Fits really the mood of the music. Great stuff. I never heard of this band Haken, but I think this is really good stuff. I definitely need to pick up more from these guys. So if I come across more cheap albums from them, I definitely will pick them up. Great band. Not a band that a lot of people talk about, but definitely worth looking into if you like progressive metal. Good stuff. Next up, a reissue from a Kiss classic. Yes, I call this a classic because this is an overlooked album. This is a pretty decent album, I have to say. This is a Lick It Up by Kiss. 1983 album. Great lineup on this album as well. Next to Paul and Gene, you have Vinnie Vincent on guitar and Eric Carr on drums. Fantastic lineup. Here are the guys, of course. Like I said, an overlooked album. Excited is great. Not for the Innocent. Young and Wasted is great. A Million to One, like fits like a glove. You know, great stuff. A lot of people know the title track probably, but in my opinion, it's a good song, but I think that's one of the weakest songs on the album. So it's kind of funny that they played that one live, but you know, what is what it is. It's a really great album. Really enjoy it. Really rocky album. One of the best 80s albums, next to Creatures of the Night, I think. I hope I can get the booklet out. And here's the booklet, and it all has the lyrics. And let's see, is there another page? Yes, there's another page, and the back is just pretty simple. But like I said, it's an overlooked album, and definitely has some great tunes on this. Go check it out if you don't know this album from Kiss yet. It's really good. Great 80s album. Next up, the new one from Lord of the Black. I really enjoyed the previous one of this Alchemy of Souls Part 1. This is Alchemy of Souls Part 2. I really enjoyed the first one, so I get that in my mind. Well, I want to pick up the second part of this as well, because I knew it was going to be released in 2022. So yeah, I just waited for the right moment, and when the price was right, yeah. Great stuff, great album, great singer Ronnie Romero, of course, great tunes. These are Frontiers Records, mixed and mastered by Roland Greppo. And if you don't know it, he's from Masterplan, and he was in Helloween, and you know, a bunch of other stuff. CD, I just have to replace the back tray here because it's out a bit. But I have some spare cases, so that's not a really big problem. But I haven't done so far yet, so, but I will. Great hard rock, heavy metal, if you like that kind of stuff. Yeah, really good band. Here's the singer, the man himself, Ronnie Romero, fantastic vocalist. He also is the vocalist for Rainbow nowadays. That's how good he is. So Richie Blackmore want to have them in the band. Fantastic stuff here. Great, well taken artwork as well. Let's see if I can get the last pages. And then we have this one and this one. Yeah, fantastic bands. This is the band's 4th or 5th album, I can't really recall, but it's fantastic. Great follow-up. If you like part 1 Alchemy of Souls, then you definitely will like this one as well. It's equal good, so yeah, great tunes. I'm really glad to have it. Finally have the 2-disc complete. Good stuff. Name of a coffee before it gets cold. Sorry for the noise in the background, but one of the neighbors is doing some work in the house probably. I don't know, but yeah, that's what it is. Sometimes a lot of neighbors are expanding their homes, or you know, yeah, doing a lot of stuff to improve their house. Let's do it that way. You know, you have to do something from the extra worth amount of money that your house is worth. You know, you can do stuff. Anyways, back to the updates. Next up, an album from Helloween, an album I had a CDR copy of, and it was time to replace it. I have that one for years, but it's a great album actually. Rabbit Don't Come Easy. Andy Garris on vocals. It was just during a lineup change, I think. There was another drummer or guitar player in the band back in the day. Yeah, so this is a special a reissue, special edition. It comes with 3 bonus tracks: Far Away, Fast as a Shark, and Sheer Heart Attack. Of course, the last 2 are cover songs from Accept and Queen, but fantastic covers nonetheless. The album is great. If you like some good power metal from Germany, then you know what you can expect. This is an overlooked album. This is the best album, probably also not, but it has some really catchy tunes on it. Really great release. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm really glad to have a real physical copy now instead of a stupid CDR. So yeah, that means that I don't have much CDRs left in my collection, only a few I think, but most of them are replaced. So yeah, sometimes back in the day you couldn't buy everything, and then you know how it works. Even then you have a friend, hey, I copied this one for you, and etc. You know how it goes. So we changed out a bit, just like tape trading back in the day. You know, here I have a CD for me, then I have a CD for you. You know, you know how it works. Anyways, great release, 2013 album I think, of 2003, sorry, it's a 2013 reissue. Yeah, great stuff. Reissued the Nuclear Blast, so that hard to obtain this Helloween with rabbits don't come easy. So that was the regular stuff. It's time to go into the extreme stuff now. So if you don't like that, then you can switch off here. I've got some 6 CDs more to show you that are all in the extreme metal stuff. This one I bought not so long ago. This is the first album reissue for Wormrot with the album Abuse. And this is some nasty, filthy grindcore from Singapore. Sorry, great band. This is a 3-piece, I think. Yeah, 3-piece. This is a reissue done by Arëkh, so it's really cheaply done without a booklet. Arëkh, what is that? I kind of get bombarded by that, but you know, it's also about the music, of course, and the music is great. Fast bumbling stuff. I think this is a pretty short album as well. I think it's like 21 or 22 minutes or something, and you can see how many tracks there are. So then you know what to expect here. You know, high scream, of course, fast blasting. Here and there some backing growls. Yeah, really good stuff. If you like that kind of typical grindcore, you know, kind of crusty sound, and fast riffing and blasting, and you know, then you know what to expect. It's really good band. I think they have 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 albums. I think I have Voiceless. I have on vinyl. I have this one, and I have to pick up some, a few other ones. They released a new album last year, I think, which is fantastic. I still need to pick that one up. And then I'm missing their second album, Dirge or something, I think it's called. Yeah, anyways, yeah, fantastic stuff. If you like your typical grindcore, you can't go wrong with this Wormrot. Next up, a band it is really dear to me. I got the first CD from this band from Katharina from Austria. She had a channel back in the day, but she doesn't make videos anymore, sadly, but it is what it is. She gifted me what's the album called? Totenwagen, I think. Fantastic album, you have to check that one. Then I picked up 2 more releases. The EP they did last year or 2021, I think. This is the 2022 release, Ellenbogengesellschaft. Fantastic black metal from Austria. Really good stuff. This is a one-man project, I think, but it's really well done. Great band. I think there are some guest vocals from JJ from Arëkh of the Sky for the Sky. On I think it was Rulos, but I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. Fantastic album. It starts off great with a great intro and going on to some great black metal atmospheric touches to it as well. Really good stuff. Great riffing. You know, Shiki vocals. Really good stuff. JJ doing the guest vocal, just delivering. It's just probably one of my favorite tracks on the album. So it's how great it is. Yeah, lyrics, yes, lyrics. The most of the time they sing in German. I think there's only one English song, Yes Someday. The rest is all in German. There we go again. Anyways, fantastic band. If you don't know Ellende, that's the band we're talking about yet, go check them out. Definitely, they have some like a bunch of albums out, and they're all fantastic. This is definitely another great one. I think this was released last year. Yeah, last year somewhere. At the end of last year, November or somewhere at that era. Great stuff. Go check it out. Ellende with Ellenbogengesellschaft. Next up, a band I got. How's it do? Yeah. It is owned by Bryce Talks Metal, great channel, go check him out. He had this in his year list. I never came across this album somehow last year, and finally I got around to picking it up. It's some fantastic, great black metal. This is Stormruler with Sacred Rites and Black Magic. And this is some fantastic stuff. If you want to get into black metal, this is definitely a step to try. It's great. It's melodic. It also has the faster moments, but also the atmospheric moments. It's really well crafted. Great musicianship. There's some acoustic things in here, some keyboards. It's really the vocals are not too shrieky. They're harsh, but not, you know. It's really a great album to get into black metal, I think. If you still aren't, if you like things like Dissection, although don't want to say this is a Dissection clone, there are definitely other elements as well. Let's see, other band. There are some Marduk elements in here somewhere, and some of the way of playing and blasting. They're not that completely straight away blasting like Marduk sometimes is. This is definitely more than that. Like I said, there's a lot of melodic things to it as well. Really great release. Sacred Rites and Black Magic. Fantastic artwork. Again, some of these artists, you know, definitely have the luck to get some great artwork there. Yeah, fantastic release. Thank you, Bryce, for pointing me out on this one. I totally overlooked this one, and I don't know why. It's that good. It could be in my year list even if I had more opportunity to listen to and found it out earlier. Definitely would have put this in the year list. Great stuff, Stormruler. Go check them out if you haven't done so already. Next up, this is probably a band you are familiar with. This is Sigh, a band from Japan. This is the newest release, Shiki. If you are not familiar with this band yet, after all these years, they are already active since the 90s, so it's a long-running project. It's, I think, a one-man project with here and there some guest musicians and other members sometimes during the evolvement of this band. They released a lot of different stuff. They consider it to be avant-garde black metal. The first couple of releases definitely is a bit more that, you know, that typical 90s black metal, but they evolved after that. A lot of times got more horror sounding or more avant-garde. There's some heavy metal, whatever. There's a lot of stuff he's done throughout the years. This is definitely a weird one as well, but surprisingly, this is definitely something to get into easily if you want to get into this band. This is more compact, more no, it's still kind of weird, but it's not, you know, it doesn't go everywhere straight away. You know, it's just more smoothly. It's more worked well out. It's yeah, really good stuff. There's typically black metal in there, but there's also a lot of other electronic elements and other stuff that makes this album a pretty journey, but not a thing like you would, you know, you think like, oh, I'm not gonna listen to this. It's definitely smooth and really well. It's definitely one of the better albums that is really worked well out, really well written. Yeah, I really enjoyed this actually. I also love their previous release, which was fantastic as well, and this one is also pretty good. Yeah, really good stuff. If you don't like weird things, then if you like the typical 90s black metal, this is not really up there. It's definitely too avant-garde for that, but it's not super avant-garde what you would have expected for some other releases they have done in the past. And let's see if I can get the booklet out. Yes, I can. Really nice matte paper as well, it's really cool. Really cool artwork, Japanese style artwork. I really like that. And of course the lyric is also in Japanese, and this is the main dude behind it. Project. There's a guy, some girl doing saxophone here. This is another musician, and I see some other members here, drummer, guitar player I think, or bass player, I don't know what it is. And this is the bass player. Kind of fuzzy images, that's really cool, which fits the aesthetic of the album a bit. Yeah, really good stuff. If you don't know Sigh yet, for some kind of reason, you want to dive into the avant-garde stuff, it's definitely a nice way to step in. This is one of the more albums to get into this avant-garde stuff from this band. It's not too extreme, let's put it that way. Too extreme avant-garde, let's put it that way. Really nice stuff. Shiki by Sigh. Go check him out. The last two albums are two reissues that I have in for a while, but I haven't talked about them yet on the channel. Are the two reissues of Këkht Arëkh, or these two releases, Night and Love and Pale Swordsman. A band that really got a lot of hype last year or the year before. Yeah, it's a band that does something different. There's definitely your typical 90s black metal, especially on their first album, Night and Love. But it has more a romantic touch to it. It sounds kind of weird to say it like that, because it's a black metal band, but yeah, it's kind of romanticizing stuff. The sound has some pianos and other things to give it a really nice other feel to the raw black metal, because it's still raw, but especially the first one. The second one is a bit more better produced, but it's still raw in its aesthetic. The guitar work, let's put it that way. The shrieky vocals are still there. But what differs this one from this one is definitely a bit better produced, and one of the songs has clean vocals as well. Definitely has more romantic feel to the black metal than this one. This one has it, but this one has it more. But this band was really hyped back last year or 2 years ago, I think 2 years, 2021 I think. And their releases were sold out pretty fast as well, the vinyl and the CDs. So finally, what is this label? It says reissued this. I haven't got a clue. I can't tell. It's too small. But I will put it somewhere down there. So they are available again on vinyl and CD. Don't know how much copies this time there are pressed, so you have to take a look at that if you want to obtain that. But yeah, really good stuff. It's hyped for a reason. It's to me, it's not the most new thing in the world, but they do. The project, the man, is a one-man band, I have to say. Does something different to the standard black metal. That's probably why it got so much praised. But yeah, this is a project from the Ukraine. I think now he's living in Poland. Yeah, and I can understand why, because of the fucking war with Putin. But yeah, it's really definitely worth looking into. I can guarantee that every black metal fanatic will love it, but if you are open to other influences, definitely take a look into this. If you're more the standard black metal, then I would choose this one. If you want to get more, then I would choose this one. I don't know which favorite is mine. It depends on my mood. If I am more in a black metal mood, I will probably pick this one, and if I want to hear something different, then I pick this one. So it just depends on my mood. I like them both, but Most of the time I turn to this one, but there are moments that I think this one is better. So yeah, it's just up to you what you guys think. But it's definitely worth looking into. Great Ukrainian stuff, Këkht, Arëkh, Knight and Love, and Pale Swordsman. So that are the two last ones. So pretty nice stack here, as you guys can see. I hope you enjoyed this update, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. I will leave links in the description so you can look up all this fantastic stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are, what you like, or if you like the elements, or did you discover something new, or etc. etc. You know how the comment section works, so I love to see your comments. Thank you all for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe. More updates coming up. I've got contest entry coming soon for CGC vinyl. I'm looking forward to do that one, the 365 contest. Yeah, I'm doubting to do the metal tag this year still. And there is also a cassette tag that I might do or not. I don't know yet. It depends on time and if I can fill in the questions. If I try to do a tag, most of the time I will try to fill in all the questions, and I have to gather all the releases to do that in the video. It's been a task to choose the right one for me, but maybe it happens, maybe I don't know. There will be new reaction videos, of course. I have some nice suggestions still from you guys open, but if you want to see more things that are not requested yet, put them in the comment section and try to pick them up. That's it so far. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you guys next video. Cheers.